Here's one of our favorite clips from Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve.
Did you know? Did you read the details?
I've heard quite a few things.
What did you hear?
One, he ran out of gas.
Right. That's what I heard.
Then there was an issue of who was in the car versus who wasn't in the car. Then there was then it was like he was with some woman, and then so like it was a weird thing about that. It wasn't his wife. Then they come to find out he was on the phone with his wife when it happened. So his wife called the cops. Like, we're trying to find my husband.
Right.
He's like, well, the guy on the phone was like, someone just got hit. Maybe it's him, and something along those lines. And like a bunch of other weird things.
So was there another woman in the car?
Yeah, but I think, I don't know who it was, but another one of the stories I'd seen was he was bringing her to his wife or his wife to her, one of those two things. So it wasn't anything shady from what was reported.
Okay.
But I don't believe what the news says. And most importantly, the details don't matter. This guy died. That's it. Like, I don't care what was going on around it.
Fair enough. So the point that I was going to pull out from that was the fact that he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
That is like, at the very least, you gotta be worth $500,000, right? At the very least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand the concept of running out of gas.
I mean, look at Rush Limbaugh. You literally have $500 million, and you don't go get regularly scanned for your lungs, knowing how much you smoke cigars, and you find out you have lung cancer at stage 4 with all the money you have and all the medical care you can get.
Interesting.
Look at Black Panther. What's his name? Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
He died of colon cancer, one of the easiestly detectable and easiestly treatable. He found out at stage 3 or 4 and died from it. I mean, you guys are millionaires. People give you free things. You have all the money in the world. You don't even need insurance. You don't have to have red tape because you just lump a check on the table for $2,000 and you're good. Mm-hmm. How can you have all of that money and be so oblivious to your health? You know what I mean? Because I guess people like you and I, if I have all that money, I want to be around as long as I can to spend it all. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make sure I get regular checkups. So it's weird. Like I remember my dad talking about when Rush Limbaugh died, or he found out he had cancer. He's like, yeah, man, stage 4. How do you have $500 million and not know you have lung cancer? I'm like, no, man, you're right. How do you not go to the doctor once a year and be like, hey, you know?
But you know, I'm sure he had to go to the doctors once a year.
Steve, you don't find out you have stage 4 without finding out you have. Yeah,
it's not like stage 3 or stage 2.
That's what I'm saying. You have
stage 4. Like it's.
You know what I mean?
Well, look, I know. I don't know how we got this far away, but
we're talking about him being without a gas.
Okay,
he has money. How do you have gas to get money? Like, how do you not filled up all the time? I assume with the amount of money you have.
But listen,
how can you be on empty?
But on the stage 4 thing, I remember when I was in Texas, I went to this barber shop, and one day I realized that one of the barbers wasn't there. I didn't see him. Right? Well, I didn't see him one time. Okay. Next week I came, I didn't see him again. I say, hey, what happened to so and so? And so, oh, he's dead. And I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, man, that dude, he was complaining about a backache for, I don't know, a month, right? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden he said, I mean, I got to get this checked out because this backache is... Yeah. He went in there. I guess stage 4 is at the stage 4. I don't even know if it's
stage
4
5. Is pretty much like terminal. Once you hit stage 4, then it becomes terminal.
They were like, yo, you got stage 4 cancer, whatever. Yeah. And that dude was gone in like 2 weeks. I mean, and the guy, my barber who's telling me this was like, Steve, you won't believe how fast it happened. Yeah. I mean, it went from today he knew his, you look regular, you look like you would look right now. Yeah. You look like how you look right now. They told you have cancer, and within 2 weeks you were like a rail,
that's
anemic.
Mental.
You know,
I mean, it's definitely physical, obviously.
Right.
But my guess that's a mental thing that happens to you too.
So I was blown away by this, man. And I was going to this barber for like 2 years, you know, and all of a sudden gone. So I was I'm speaking about the stage 4, like I don't know how. I don't know much about this stuff, but I know that there are some type of cancers that move very fast. Yeah. You know, and it's just.
Yeah, but a yearly checkup, you would have, you know, like someone that,
like, listen, you've heard about, I don't know if you ever heard this before, but someone like a runner, go get a regular checkup, great bill of health, the next week he dies of a heart attack as he's running. Have you ever heard of that before?
All the time.
So it's like
I only hear about the memes. Like healthy guy drops dead, you know, bacon cheeseburger guy, you know, living another day. Right. You know, I'm not putting all that extra stress on my body. I'm just sitting down, relaxing. Yeah. But no, there's someone that you know, for years and years and years, gets a regular checkup on their lungs, and it's a little dot, and a little dot, and a little dot for 5 or 6 years, and one little dot got like 1/4 of a centimeter bigger Well, we got to get this checked out. Like, what do you mean? It's been solid, small for 5 years. And then again, year 6, I'm talking a fraction of a centimeter. Oh, check it out. Boom, it was cancer, this, that, and the other. So it's there, and you monitor it all the time. You go once a year. Let's say it does grow quickly, but once a year, it's not gonna overnight go from a pea to a softball.
So are you telling me it was cancer?
Yeah, and they got to handle because they've monitored it for so long. So you just have to go and get checked out. That's all.
Interesting.
But listen, I know my card has been stamped, but I'm on borrowed time. Oh boy, the debauchery my life will turn into. That'd be something else. Hell yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, man.
That I'd be doing, like, family would be taken care of first. I'd spend my time with them, but I'm definitely gonna. My phone again, my Family Guy clip when
you got it here, man.
Nah, I don't like using the computer to look up YouTube stuff. It's so much easier on the phone. But there's a clip where the world's coming to an end. Peter's like, all right, world's coming to an end. He goes outside and he comes right back with the cop. I pushed a lady. Like, no more rules. The world's coming to an end. I don't got to follow the rules anymore. And he comes back. He's like, oh, I pushed a lady. Like, I wouldn't push a lady, but I've been doing a bunch of other crazy wild stuff. I can tell you that. There's no need to be afraid anymore. So who cares? I'm taking them all out, bro.
That's one way of looking at it.
That's the only way to look at it.
That's one way.